Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's ValoRec season number 3. We are ready to go with our match tonight. We have Centennials versus 100 Dweebs in the Champion Premade division. And right out of the gate, we're going to see Bind, which, as most of you know, just re-entered the competitive map pool. It was just made available, I think, a couple weeks ago for the side of VCT, and it is now enabled for ValoRec, as we have, past that 3-4 week threshold that we do normally make available for these players to just have a little bit of time, I guess, to get used to things and whatnot. So we are going to see, some things that we haven't seen in quite a while. Bind, made a bunch of adjustments. There's been some movement with the teleporters, some adjustments to some of the bomb sites. A is going to look a little bit different with the triple stack, is now going to be like a Tetris block practically. So a few things have been modified across the map. And one thing that hasn't really changed is going to be the comps. You are going to see actually a jet for the side of Centennials instead of the normal raise. I guess you could say the opening duel will go the way of Ato, as Prep Step is going to fall early. Late Night leads in with a flash. It's going to be all on Eldamino in the back of the site here with a ghost and a kill. Is going to find one, finds a second as well to go with it, looking for the third, and is not going to succeed. Savannah, though, will get one full blind basically through that smoke. Knows that there's two players here. Is going to get double child out, though, and down goes Savannah. But both players are going to be on the site, and that is going to leave it all in the hands of Shenanigans in the back in the 1v1, and is gonna find it. Kadoan got caught basically on the reload. The 1v2 will come through for Shenanigans, and that is gonna be a first round going the way of Centennials, or excuse me, 100 Dweebs. I definitely know which way is which. As we are gonna be ready to go into the next round. We're gonna see a couple rifle buys, a Spectre. Couple of things. For the teams right now, Centennials is Demonio, Kadoan, Savannah, Prep Step, and Rona Zoro. On the other side, 100 Dweebs of Shenanigans, Late Night, Ato, Zotbest, and Tism. So these are actually the only two teams we have in Champion, because we just don't have enough teams that signed up at this level. So we are going to be seeing these two going at it for the duration of the season. They're going to spot the spike back here, and with the Spectre in hand, this is now going to become a bit of an issue for the side of 100 Dweebs. They're going to have to peek around this corner. They're both going to go. They both take a considerable amount of damage there, but it looks like they're just barely going to get away. Savannah is going to fall. Zoltbest on the back is actually now in a 1v1 because Prepstack got both with a classic. They know the bomb's down as well, so El Demonio looking for this 1v1, going to walk right through the smoke. And that's going to be a thrifty. Centennials going huge on the buy. They bought like, what, 2 ghosts and a shorty, I think, for that round. Up against the Spectres, Bulldogs, and everything. They only recover 1 Spectre, I think, but that does mean it's going to be a buy-in for Centennials. A big round out of them to just swing the momentum back. As you can see, you're going to see a Judge, 2 Phantoms, 2 Spectres now. They know that this is going to be a rough buy. For the side of 100 Dweebs coming back into it, you're going to see a few Sheriffs, 3 Sheriffs, and I think just 2 Classics. They're not going to work with a whole lot here. We're going to see, looks like it's going to be on towards A. The Viper Wall, though, is going to be here. That's going to be a great shot from Ado. Just one taps Kadoan, who had a Phantom, actually. This is going to be a Phantom that's not going to be recovered now from the side of 100 Dweebs. They're going to be pretty happy with that. And they're probably going to have to make a decision on where they want to go. You can see the rotation coming in as Prep Steps going all the way back here towards A. And Savannah's going to catch Ato, though. That was not the Phantom, but Savannah finds another, shutting down the site right now, not allowing anyone to come in close. And that does mean the remaining players are just going to back away. Shenanigans probably waiting to see if someone will push. Savannah, bloodthirsty as ever, wants some more, is going to find the kill as well. That's going to be the Phantom. And that means that Zotbest is now stuck in the 1v4 with a Sheriff, trying to just do some damage as they line up. But no, Savannah with the 4th kill of the round. Fang with the new arcade skin as well. Very nice skin set. A little bit on the expensive side, but it is what it is. And they're going to continue marching forward. So they're going to recover all weapons. Everything kind of stays in hand. The Phantoms survive. I think they actually retrieved that second one as well. Yeah, Kadoan does have that one picked up, or it might have been a rebuy. Not sure which one it is. Going into the full Vandals, though, some of these players you're going to see are going to be invested in the half armor strat. Kind of out of necessity, to be honest, because you can see at least one player doesn't have enough money to purchase But there's going to be a lot of emphasis here on showers control, especially with the Sky being able to just take that space. Viper, though, gonna just molly it off, back away. As you can see, the defensive side of the wall is going to be up on the other side of the map. So Viper playing A, the wall's not here, though. The wall's elsewhere, and it's about to be 5 players walking in on this site. Cadone's going to be tucked into the close corner. Looks like, yeah, there's going to be the initial, and they're going to peek this. The molly's going to be there, though, and so is the double spray. Cadone's going to find one on the last bullet in the magazine, but the rest of the players are going to get through. They're going to be cut off by the smoke, but Cadone wants more, and more is not exactly going to pay off. Going to go down. The molly goes out of that. That did not go where Shenanigans, I think, was intending to. But it's going to be a 4v3, but 2 players extremely low. Tism going to fall to the Spectre of El Demonio, who's going to be peeking out once again. Shenanigans brought low as well, so these players don't have a lot to go together right now. It's going to all basically be on Ato trying to get this cutoff angle as El Demonio is going to find one. Zapes finds one. The Rez is going to come through from Savannah as well on towards Cadone, and it's all going to be on to Ato here on this defuse. They're going to double peek, and Centennials will come out on top. Cadone with another in the round, brought back to life and brought back to pick up the kill. And that is going to be Centennials finding their third. It's going to be another round win on the board. That is going to probably be an eco now on the side of 100 Dweebs. They don't really have a whole lot of money to work with. They have 3 ultimates, though. So a fair amount to work with in terms of utility. Tism's going to be 3 off as well. So, you know, the Viper's Pit maybe coming out soon on the other side. So you do have some impactful ultimates available as well. The Viper's Pit, you have the Cypher Cam as well, or the Cypher ult, as well as the Orbital Strike. So some like big space clearing and info ultimates available on the board for the side of Centennials. Keep in mind too, they are not running a raise. They do have a jet, so that space clearing not the same level as when you have the nades. Prep Step is literally just going to be out in the open here with it, with the judge waiting to see if anyone's going to come through. The answer is no. They're not going to push this one up too aggressively. They're going to back up, and actually he's going to commit this ultimate down. Or not. I got baited. Kind of looked like that Prep Step was going to go and run it, and that did not appear to be the case, but he's going to be ready with this judge. Early contact. There's going to be 3 players here, and this will probably be pretty devastating, honestly, once this goes through. But they're going to back away. Made enough noise, I think, that they ended up making it kind of trying to draw a rotate. They did succeed in doing so. There's only 2 players here left over on the other side. Zoro's going to be one. Cadone's going to be the other. Looking for just a point of contact that will trigger rotation here. But it looks like the wall's going to be up. And here we go. First point of contact is going to be Late Night. He's going to go down, but does a significant amount of damage. Zoro's going to have to back away. That's going to call the rotation through. And Ato's actually going to bring Late Night back. And that ultimate is going to clear a lot of space and let Zoro get out with barely any HP, but that will clear the way for a bomb plant here. Cadone as well has not been cleared out, so the space is still here, and well, actually, you know, Cadone's gonna get mollied off here, and there's gonna be a lot going on as the ultimates are gonna come down as well. Shenanigans is gonna find one, but Zoro trades it right back. Third on the round is gonna be picked up. The flank as well. Prep Step with the Sheriff is gonna find it. It's all gonna be left on Ado, who's just gonna spot Prep Step jumping through the smoke, but the judge instead will come through out on top, and that's going to be a defuse. 4th round on the board for Centennials. Yeah, so there are some changes again for the current season. This is our last test season as of right now before we run into our full extended season. So for those who aren't really aware, we are going to be headed our way towards like an extended 10-week season, which is the standard season length that we run in the rec leagues. As of right now, we're running just some test seasons to kind of sort things out. I know a lot of teams are kind of sitting it out, waiting until things go underway fully before they re-enter the league. So this is going to be a relatively short one. I'm also going to be on like vacation for part of it, so I will not be around to be able to operate things as expected. So we are going to be kind of working on that and awaiting things going forward. Savannah's going to be forced back here. A lot of early damage was kind of dished out, but instead it was Savannah taking, I think, the majority of that. So it's going to be Again, default across the map. All 5 players from the side of 100 Dweebs going to be here over on towards A. There's going to be 3 players here as well. Kadoan ready with the snake bite. Waiting for just a point of contact, but it should be Zoro once again being first. Well, first fight, opening duel. Looking to spot this one. He's going to spot it out, but no, Zotbest is going to win that one. And that is going to be the go button for both teams here. As the rotation and the flank is actually going to be coming through as well. So keep in mind, Prep Step is going to be back on that flank. Looking to come through. They're going to be clearing here towards lamps. But there's nobody watching behind them really. It's just going to be late night tucked into this corner. As it looks also like El Demonio is also going to be joining on the flank. So there's going to be a couple players coming in from behind here. As this retake gets underway. And we're going to see now the Viper's Pit also going to be committed. So that's going to take up a lot of space here and is going to reach to that bomb. So that is going to be something that now the attacking team has to worry about. They're going to deal with one on the flank, but are they going to expect a second? They will not. And that's going to be the ultimate call. Zotbest is going to go down. It's going to be a 2v2. They're going to spot out both players here towards the bathroom. And they're just going to have to try to body block, but no, that's not going to be the case. And that is going to be Ato coming out on top with the victory. That was a lot of ultimates committed from both sides. You look at it, Zoro's the only one left with an ultimate. Late Night on the other side as well. Tism's going to be one off Viper's Pit. But that was a lot of stuff going on in the case. So we will end up seeing another setup. That's going to be another buy, though, coming out of the side of Centennials. They still have the bank. Still a fair amount of money on several players as well. I did see an op at one point, but I think it's been put away. So it looks like it's just going to be the rifles. Prep Step is waiting for someone to walk in with that judge.
Toxins going up. I've got your trail.
See, Zoro's gonna be again first point of contact. Finds one, is gonna jump over and somehow get Zotbest full blind through the smoke. Ends up picking that one, but Kadoan is gonna go down and Zoro is traded out as well. Late Night on 38 HP. But they've cleared out the site. They've cleared the players. Actually, no, they have not. Savannah off on the side towards bathrooms is going to find one, but gets traded right back. Tism right here is going to be in a 1v2 with Late Night. This might be the time you want to commit that ultimate. Late Night down to 12 HP. But Tism's not really in a good position to kind of get towards that. Is going to get the bomb. They might just go right through the portal. There they go. Late Night going to be looking to cut this rotation off. I don't know if they're going to check for this. And the timing is just kind of tragic there, as Late Night just turns away right as they walk through. That's going to be Prep Step going through on the first one, looking to spot a player, going to look for that spam, knows that there's a potential for someone to be behind there, and Prep Step is going to find Tism through the smoke. And well, so much for the Viper's Pit. Down it goes. And that is going to be in the 5th round for the side of Centennials. It's just like a casual spam of like 4 bullets basically from Prep Step. And it ends up just completely doming Tism through the smoke. I think he was pointing at like where Tism died as well on the edge of the tube. And it was just unfortunate, honestly. You're going to see again the setup is going to be Savannah with the early wall, it looks like here to cut off. Or no, sorry, he's going to just toss out the orb. It does look like, though, they're actually going to be pushing and trying to take some space over here towards B. The early duel here is going to be Zotbest. And Tism is actually going to find Savannah. So Savannah goes down super early. I think tried to play a little bit aggressively on that corner. That bot should run and clear out Prep Step. So they are going to be aware of that judge potential there. As a shot's going to ring through the smoke. As I believe that's the sheriff, but Kadoan's going to shut down Late Night. And that's going to be a number of kills on the board. As now it's just going to be Prep Step just from the top rope. It's all down to shenanigans with a sheriff and 4 players to go. We're going to see. I mean, should you hear the noise here from Prep Step? That should be... Yep, Prep Step just walks around the corner with the casualty with the judge. And pop. Well, there you go. That's going to be another round. Eco comes through, which means now it's time to buy for 100 Dweebs. And they're going to get all rifles out across the board. I think on this case, Shenanigans might be cutting it a little bit close here with armor and stuff. We'll have enough utility to buy and everything. Off we go.
Keep up.
We're gonna see it Kadoan. It's gonna be going at it here. Prep step once again. I mean, just every round, he's always here. And Ato, I think, is gonna take that personally. A judge of their own in the hands. As Tism, though, opening gunfight 1 again. That's gonna be about the second time, but Kadoan's gonna find both players down long here. And that is also going to be the spike. Going to be chowed out once again. Zotbest will win, but Savannah will go down as well. So there's only going to be 2 players left. The judge 4 is won by Prepstep, who realized, oh, that's also a judge. Nothing doing there. We're now in the 2v2. Smoke is going to go out to cut this one off, though, and this will probably be a rotation into the waiting arms of El Demonio, who's going to be here on site. It's going to be a very weak raise in Zotbest. Going for this peek around the corner. Looking for the spam from El Demonio, just looking for that. But it looks like it's going to get caught. He's going to get spotted as well. So that wall's going to go up. But no, they're going to walk right through it, actually. And it's all going to be now on Prep Step. In the 1v2, you're going to see they're going to go for this plant. No utility. Has a judge to go around the corners with. Doesn't even bother with lamps checking here, actually. He's going to find a phantom on the ground. And is not going to win that gunfight, though. Tism with 4 in the round. Is getting all the, like, the number of opening duels won so far. It just seems like Tism's popping open these bomb sites with the rounds, doing a fantastic job so far. Gotta see where they decide to go with this. Once again, Kadoan currently leading the lobby as well with 10 kills. So the only one so far to hit double digits, been working out very nicely and getting a lot of multi-kills as well. Every time he shows up in the kill feed, seems basically like a double kill, but it is going to be some heavy B presence here and some early smokes for the side of Centennials. Zotbest and Co are going to be here. The bot's going to go out. Going to be immediately cleared, but Tism again seems to never fail. As Tism's going to pop open A, wins that opening duel in showers. It's all going to be on Zoro here on the A site. And the problem is that it's going to be Zoro and the entire enemy team. But are they going to clear this corner? The knives are going to be out. They're going to be there. The right click is going to miss. And that is going to be a... I mean, Tism has that Viper's Pit again. Seems like just used it and just got wall banged pretty quickly last time. But that's going to be an early kill. Savannah is going to find one. Going to get the heals up and everything. It's going to be Kadoan and Savannah in the 2v4 retake into the Viper's Pit as well. Oh, if that spam connected onto Tism again, Tism would probably be throwing a mouse. That was a little close for comfort, I think, if you're Tism. A little bit too close. You can see Tism just kind of like ducking and dodging there. But I don't know if they're going to fully commit to this. They're probably just looking to find like an opening kill or something and then leave. I don't think they're trying too hard here. There you go. That's going to be the clear onto Ords Ato. You're just trying to do some economic damage here. And you're not trying to fully commit to this. The flash is going to come through, though. And then they're just going to evacuate. And out they go. It's actually late night. Maybe a little ambitious there. Trying to go through and follow through the teleporter. Ended up going down, though. And that is going to be another round to the side of 100 Dweebs. It's going to be 6-4 right now. It's very nicely played so far out of the side of 100 Dweebs. They got the ultimates down. Tism with the opening pick once again. Honestly, I should just be watching Tism all the time. Clearly, opening pick is going to involve Tism one way or another. Tism's going to be playing games on the glove for a little bit. They're going to see where they want to go with this. There's going to be a Guardian now in the hands of Prepstep. That is not a judge. He's broken the code of conduct. Going away from his normal weapon. You're going to see the early spread. It's going to be Zotbest, though, this time. With that opening kill, is going to be brought down to 31 HP. He's probably running all the way across the map to the Sage just for some form of healing. Now Zoro is going to go for that opening duel, though, and is going to duck and dodge out just in time. The smokes are going to come down, though. And that does mean that I think 100 Dweebs is going to take this and go on the rotation. They've left the spike over by mid-connector, which means, you know, they weren't really committed to the idea to begin with. They wanted to kind of feel it out. They got the opening pick B, and that, I think, is where they want to pull this. They've drawn the rotation. 3 players here now towards A. And you can see they're beginning to move. It's all going to be on El Demonio with the camera up.
Your trail.
And the Seekers are actually going to be going out as well from the attacking side. So going to have to exit that cam soon because you can see it's coming. And it's going to get caught by it anyway, actually. The tripwire will go out. And they're going to spot. Well, he's going to tag the player that is going to be planting. So you're going to know they're there. But it's going to be walled off. He's going to have to break that. And here comes Zotbest. Wants to chase this down. It might actually get a little more than that. Is going to find one. There you go. It's 2v5 now. As El Demonio is going to get caught. It's all going to be on Savannah here in the back. Is going to find one. And that's probably just going to be it. Get out. Survive. Carry that gun into the next round. And that's going to be 6-5. 400 dweebs here. As they're going to pick up another one. I mean, the offensive half took a little bit to get going here. As you can see, I mean, it was a lot of defensive strings for a bit. They strung out 4 in a row, 4-1 lead, and then 100 Dweebs started to find their footing. You find the opening rounds cracked open by Tism. This time it was Zotbest. You're going to see the players are going to be going into this last round. There's going to be a bye on the side of Centennials, so they don't have to worry too much. They're still going to have everything that they want. Prep Step is going to drop a judge, I think, on the ground somewhere, so is going to have the weapon still, if necessary. Yep, there you go. Is going to buy that judge. Rifles across the board for everybody else. One thing to note as well is that this was Centennial's map pick. So they showed it early on why this was their map pick. The problem is that since then, it looks like 100 Dweebs has made adjustments. They've actually figured things out, and they know what they want to be doing here with this map. The flashes are going to go right over the top, but Zoro is going to be the first point and is going to pick up Zotbest. So that's going to be the raise out of the round. The opening duelist, there are so many smokes on this map right now. I mean, there's just defensive and offensive smokes everywhere. No one wants to commit to anything. There's 3 defensive ultimates too. You're going to have the Viper's Pit for that retake, but they are going to go right through the teleporter to the other side. And this is going to be the sprint. Who's going to reach the site first? Zoro's going to go down. Late Night is actually going to cause some hesitation here by picking up that kill. Zoro's going to be on the flank. This is going to be a huge flank, and Tism, the kill again to open up on the site. El Demonio on the flank though, finds one, and is going to throw the ultimate out as he finds Tism as well. So down goes Tism. Late Night's going to be on the other side of the map as they're going to be going for this plant here. So it's just been back and forth, and I think, well, Shenanigans just barely got out. I think was in sight of Prep Step, but Prep Step finds the teammate in Late Night and is going to go down as well. Shenanigans finds one, but nope. Kidoan will be there for the trade, and that is going to be 7-5 half for Centennials on their map pick. Gonna be looking pretty happy there.
Switching sides.
Now we're going to flip. Centennials is going to take that lead into the half. Where they want to go out of it. I mean, there's going to be Prep Step. Okay, Prep Step is just addicted to shotguns, clearly. He's going to have a shorty on the pistol round as well. With armor, I may note. So you're going to see 3 ghosts, 2 classics on the defensive side, 1 set of armor. And there's only going to be 2 players here over towards A. They're going to be doing this aggressive bathroom push here. And these players are just going to walk right up A main for free. They're going to see absolutely nobody. I mean, they do think that somebody's here. They're going to go right through the smoke. Prep Step going with that shorty around the corner, but there's going to be nobody home. Centennials probably a little confused right now as to where exactly everybody is, and they're about to find out because here come the players. They're going to be popping the smoke. Kadon's going to take a shot in the back, and it's going to get, well, just, yeah, the player there is going to get immediately traded out, though. So that's going to be the players on the site now. But El Demonio quite low here, and Prep Step's going to find Late Night. That shorty going to work. The wall's going to be up in the middle of the site, and that does put the defensive players here in a bit of an awkward spot. As you can see, the shots trying to come out. They know there's one player inside of Lambs, but they got to get over the wall or they got to break it. One of the two right now. As the shorty's going to come through once again, it's going to be a 2v2 here. For Zoro, where with the frenzy, means it's all going to be down now on Ato. in the 1v2. Has to get the defuse as well, though, and is probably not going to be able to find enough. Is going to spam it down at the very end, but Savannah wins it out with 16 HP. Be another round victory.
Continue to overwhelm them.
See, it's going to be a push here. The players are going to be playing pretty close. Eito will have a stinger, so this is going to be a force buy here. It is not going to pick up the kill. Zoro is going to survive 42 HP, and El Demonio is going to find one as well, as the LMGs are out. I think that was the only player with a buy on the side of 100 Dweebs. Everyone else opted to not do anything. And this is going to be now a bit of a problem. You can see the rotation that was back here over towards A, where the two players are. This is going to be Zotbest. He's going to toss that nade out, but the push will come through, and that means Tism's going to find two with the stinger, the spike down as well. That is absolutely massive. Looking to find a gun as well. Is not going to be able to succeed, though, and is instead going to get spammed through the smoke in return. But, oh, that was a great shot from El Demonio with the Guardian, which means two Spectres and a Guardian are going to be alive. Shenanigans with a Classic and a Dream in the 1v3.
Spike planted.
Probably nothing doing right now in this round, but you never know. Probably will be 9-5 after the half, looking at 4 rounds away, and the shorty's probably going to come through. Perhaps Step has it in hand, because of course. And it's going to be a 9th round for Centennials. When you take a look at the board right now, it's going to be 3 consecutive rounds for the side of Centennials, making that recovery after giving up 3 of their own 200 Dweebs. But that's going to be a Guardian, basically just eco buys for the 2 players that went down. There's going to be a Ghost and a Sheriff bot into play. On the other side, it's going to be full rifles for the defending team. They're going to be all ready to go. Centennials just looking to do as much damage as they physically can in this round. Try to just keep the economy down. I mean, maybe if you win, you get lucky. You win the bonus. But a lot of these players at this level probably, I mean, okay, I say you're probably not going to give up your bonus rounds like that, but we also did, you know, see at the start of this map where 100 Dweebs won the first round and then proceeded to immediately lose their second buy round into pistols, so you never know. It's always a possibility. As it's been very quiet here right now. There's no player actually posted up in hookah here. So they're going to be playing the first point of contact. And El Demonio again with the opening pick. But that is going to say the go signal. The players are going to be here onto the B site. The bomb, though, is actually turning around. Savannah's kind of looking back for this back pick here. And is going to spot Shenanigans. Shenanigans looking the wrong way in a 2v2 now. Kadoan also found one. Tism, though, traded immediately back. So here we are in the 2-on-2. And this should be a bomb plant for the side of Centennials. They should be okay to get this one down. Planted a little more out in the open than normal. They want to keep an eye on hookah as well. They don't know where these players are coming from. It's going to be one from elbow and one from CT here. Although they haven't, I don't know if they broke the wall. No, they did. Okay, so they do have to be aware of that. But both players are going to be in CT now. It's going to be Eito and Tism, both coming through up against Savannah and Zoro. They're going to spot both these players, or should know that both these players are going to be back here. I don't think there's any utility remaining on Eito. There is not. He's going to find the opening pick. There's one. The defuse will come through. Looking for this peak. No, the peak's going to be there, and that's going to be the second kill. Eito finds both. Tism gets the defuse off. That's going to be a 9-6. 100 Dweebs able to fight off the bonus round here. They lost a lot of players, though, in the process, but still, they maintain the weapons, and they go into the next round, although it is going to be a little bit of a rough buy for them, it looks like. We're going to see Prep Step and Co. are going to be set up. There's not going to be shotgun usage, it looks like, on this attack inside. There's going to be not a whole lot that you're not really taking a lot of those long angles, but we are going to see now where they're going to be going. It looks like it's going to start off the showers control from Kadoan and Zoro coming through as they walk on forward. Gonna be a full flash coming out.
Toxin screen down.
See some push up, and Zopbest with the shotgun on the defensive side is gonna find one, and that is gonna be a bit of an awkward spot here. Zoro and Co are gonna be pushed up, and Ado is gonna go down, or sorry, pick up Domino as well. So that's gonna be two going down, but Kanoa will trade out on towards Tism. So that's gonna be an opening here on towards the A site. They haven't cleared Late Night though, who is still here in the lamps and is gonna spot and get spotted and goes down. So 3v3, the players are gonna be coming here on the flank. It's gonna be Shenanigans coming from CT side, and the 3v3 and the weapons. Well, I mean, Shenanigans has a Sheriff, but Ato is going to find one on towards Zoro. I don't know if you can expect a second. There you go. Down goes Prep Step. And all of a sudden, it's just Kadoan in the 1v2. Did find Shenanigans, but that was the one non-rifled player here. He's going to spot the first one. Shots come through. Is going to be ready for the second. No, Ato with the fourth in the round. Was able to just control the spray a little bit better. And that does result in a 7th round, 400 Dweebs. See here. Doan and Co are going to be sending up Shenanigans. Going to be smoking out here over towards the B side of the map. And it does look like the spike is going to be dropped here in towards the middle connector. Still, don't really have to decide where you're going to go with that yet. And it's going to be a standard two-player. Like, 100 Dweebs is committing a lot of two players on the side of A. Like, they're not really committing too many resources over here. And especially now that you have the Viper's Pit, you don't have to worry too much, because that means the attacking side probably not really down to go through that. So you don't have to worry about A main. That is going to be a cutoff point, as that is going to funnel these players into your stack. Ato is going to have that wall up. One piece was broken, it looks like, and the rest still there. Zoro has a Ares. This is an interesting buy here coming out of Centennials, as that's going to be a trade there. Late Night finds two, but Kadoan trades back, and that's a great trade too. Finds both players, has that spike. And this is going to be the go, but Zopbest is going to find one on towards Prep Step, which means it's going to be El Demonio and Kadoan. Two players. El Demonio also has a Marshal in hand. Kadoan, a rifle, no armor. And they might go for this long rotation all the way around the back, trying to see where they might be able to find somebody. But, I mean, the fact that Zopbest is right now in showers and A is still cut off. You know that this is basically going to be a B hit, because there's no way that they're able to walk through. It does look like El Demonio is going to be trying to poke that smoke, but it's just going to be a 1v1 Ato versus Kadoan on the other side of the map. But Kadoan is running out of time here. Not a lot of time to work with, and I think they're just not going to hold. They're not going to go for this. El Demonio is going to go charging through. He's going to just blow Tism out of the water, it looks like, with a headshot. But that's going to be it. 100 Dweebs now within one. As they survive, they take two rifles with them into the next round. Kadoan survives with that Phantom as well. So guns on the board. Guns are definitely going to be bought up on the board now. And this now is going to get very interesting, because the gap is closing. The players are going to be moving up. Ato can be backing away. Puts that wall up and is going to back up. And it does look like it's going to be now more pressure here over towards A. It's going to be on Tism. Basically, first point of contact is not going to be able to see much through the smoke, though, as the players are going to come through. But are they going to check this corner? They will not. Tism finds Zoro. That's going to be a second through the smoke as well. Full blind. I don't think you spot. Okay, there you go. So Zodbees definitely should have spotted Savannah there, and that is going to be it. Oh, it's just an obliteration on the site. Tism with two through the smoke before going down, and that is going to be another two, and that is going to be all tied up. 9-9, and that is going to be Centennials in a bit of an awkward position right now. You don't have enough for a full buy. They're going to commit to the pseudo buy, it looks like. But the money is beginning to stack up on the side of 100 Dweebs. And they're beginning to lose a bit of control here, to be honest. It's going to be 4 straight rounds. 400 Dweebs. They're able to fight off the gun rounds. I mean, that last gun round was just absolute obliteration on the A side. Centennials just walked right through the blender and did not come out on the other side in one piece. So Zopest is going to be really aggressive on this opening spot. Is going to go walk around the corner right in a prep step. Opening duel once again going the side of 100 Dweebs, which seems to happen so often these days. That's going to be another early round. And that's going to be a second. Kadoan will get traded out. Finds one on towards Tism. Immediately goes down. Zopest Zopest still untouched in the 4v3 now. Centennials has to kind of figure out what they're going to do here. You do have a Marshal, a Sheriff, and a Vandal. I don't know how you use this Vandal, to be honest. It's so distracting. Just having this giant... Oh, it even changes. Oh, I did not know it changes. Oh, this is terrible. I don't know how you could ever use this. But this is going to be going to the site, and it's going to get immediately just dropped by Late Night. He's going to find one, and that's going to be all 3. Late Night finding 3 in the round. And that is going to be the lead changing now. 100 Dweebs goes out to that lead. This is Centennial's map pick. Mind you, Prep Step is going to buy an Operator. First one we've seen this game, if that actually stays as a pickup. But Centennials also with 4 ultimates on the board. They have a lot of utility and tools to work with here. And you know they're going to be trying to do something with that because, I mean, what's good are ultimates. If you don't use them, Prep Step puts the ops away, so I'm a little disappointed. But opening once again, 100 Dweebs has been giving them this space. The Viper Wall is giving them that channel in towards lamps, and 100 Dweebs is actually really okay with giving this one away. They're okay to be able to just retake out of showers because if that's not cleared properly, there's going to be 2 players there. And Zoro might be walking into that, but Zopest opening duel win again. Pops Prep Step, down goes Prep Step. There's going to be now 2 players over here, but actually Kadoan on the other side of the map is going to find one, and that will keep the players in an interesting position here. That's going to be the player through the teleporter, which means they got to turn around once again. Camera destroyed, is going to get spotted. And Kadoan also dealt with, which now puts it in a 3v3 here on the site. Prep Step just waiting to plant that bomb. Ado, though, is going to pick off Savannah, and that was the spike. The spike was trying to go on the rotation. They were trying to commit through the teleport, and it doesn't work out. You see them leaving, and Prep Step's able to catch one in the back. So that's going to be, I mean, everyone is confused. Zotbest goes, okay, there's players over here on this side of the map. Ado's going to run all the way around the side to pick up Late Night, and that's going to be a spot. Zotbest is going to get caught here, and is going to have to run away. The problem is that the spike is out in the middle. He's being chased down. He has no idea. There's both players there. As Aldemani is going to catch him, as well as Prep Step. But the problem is that they have no time. They don't have enough time to retrieve the spike. And this is just going to be try to survive as long as you can. Prep Step has to find 2 in the next 3 seconds. One's going to give an opportunity, but is not going to do so. Just going to back away and survive. Hang on to the rifle. And that is going to be 11 rounds for 100 Dweebs. Picked up on the board. Let's see here. We're going to get ready to go. Kadoan still leading the lobby. 23 kills on the board and 3 ultimates for Centennials. On the inside, you're going to have the orbital strike. Not a whole lot really on the side, but so many players are so close to ultimates. Late Night 1 away, Tism 1 away, Zotbest is 3 away here. That's gonna be the knives out for Zoro. Looking for this opening pick, is gonna go right over the dog actually. And this, I don't know if they're gonna expect this one, but no, there's a flash, and Zoro's gonna be full blind there, not able to do much. But the trades are fast and they're furious. Prep Step is gonna be the last one here with Savannah with that bomb in hand as well. Gonna leave Ato kind of stuck in a 1v3 until the rotation comes in, because you can see Zotbest running as fast as possible over to get there in time, and is going to go right through the smoke. Is going to spot 1 player, I think, and that double molly combo is going to go a little, will force out of position. Going to have that nade to work with though, so Zotbest looking to kind of clear out some space with it if possible, but The players are so deep into the bomb site right now. But Zopbest finds Kadoan. Down goes Kadoan. It's all going to be on Savannah here, trying to guard the plant. And that's going to be the first kill not found. The orbital strike comes through, but it's going to be too deep, and it's not going to matter. That's going to be match point here. 400 Dweebs as Ato and Zopbest are going to pop that, pop the defuse through. And that's going to be 12 rounds for 100 Dweebs.
Match point.
Now it's going to be Centennials going to be fighting this out here. You got a lot. Well, you got 3 rounds to catch up on here after giving up, I think that's what, 7 in a row. They had a 7-5 lead at the half, picked up 2 to go up 9-5, and then gave up 7 straight rounds. And now you have a problem. It looks like they're going to be committing towards A here off the rip. There's going to be 3 players action from 100 Dweebs here this time. They haven't been doing that before, and it looks like they're going to pop the ultimate right out of the gate. They're going to spot, and they're going to see all those players here, so Late Night will spot all of those. Tism's going to find one through the smoke because, of course, it's Tism. Always finding those opening duels. And Zopbest is going to find another. Savannah's going to fall. And this is going to leave them in a really awkward spot. Kadoan is going to be known now here. Over towards this side. Will get dropped as well. Zopbest finds him. And now they got to retrieve that spike, which is lost inside the Viper's pit. Definitely not your most optimal position if you're the side of Centennials. But you're not really going to have much of a choice. It's going to be an ultimate going right through. Zoro's going to have to back out of that as a result. The flanks are coming through, though. They're just pincered in. They got nowhere to go as the smokes are going to drop, and they're going to have to enter. Or they're just going to get shot in the back, because here comes Shenanigans all the way from the back, and it's going to just miss them, barely miss them, as they're going to go right through. Zoro's going to be super lit up in the smoke. That is going to be the round. That's going to be 100 Dweebs 8 straight. Back with map number 2 in the series. In our best of 2, it's going to be Pearl, the pick of 100 Dweebs, which, I mean, based on like the way things are going nowadays, people seem to have like unanimously decided that Pearl is basically the most hated map in the map pool at this point. People just don't seem to enjoy this map, which, I mean, is kind of interesting because it is one of the newer maps and it's not something that we pounded in the ground, but people just seem to get very bored of what we're seeing on Ascent. But fortunately for us, this is not VCT. This is a little bit different. So you're going to see stuff like Chamber, which is not something very commonly seen anymore, and Arena. On the other side, you're going to have the Harbor Viper, actually, from 100 Dweebs. So something a little more meta, something a little more expected, I guess you could say, is coming out on that side. But you will also see a Killjoy, Astra, and a Sova to complement Centennials. On the other side, you have the standard, you know, Jet, Killjoy, Sky. Pretty standard combination for the side of 100 Dweebs here, as they're going to be making their way towards the BA site here. As you can see, players are going to be grouped up over here. Zoro's going to be here in the back on the Killjoy this time. The prep steps actually they won on the Reyna, playing in that mid position here. You can see the players, Zotbest on that Jet, looking and ready for that go signal. The bomb is actually still all the way back in the closer to spawn, so they're going to be waiting a little bit, giving up a fair amount of space because, I mean, Demonio is jump peak and long, so they know nobody's down B. And mid has been, I mean, there's a lot of space. Kadoan has pushed up pretty far here. It is actually going to be first point of contact, it looks like, depending on who goes around this corner first. Kadoan took some damage early, and that is not a good time to go into the Astral Form. Gets immediately popped. Literally the moment Kadoan enters Astral Form, the players go around the corners, but the walls are going to be up. That's going to be a nice wall to kind of just push the players. But that's going to be a great shot from Savannah through the smoke. Down to 13 seconds here. The players are going to have to get this bomb down. And the wall's going to drop just in time. And no, not a chance. But the spike was dropped again. They're going to have to get this one down. Prepstep finds one now in the 1v2 here. Going to get the overheal. Is going to be up against the side of Ato and Tism once again. Which means that the bot will be active. Is going to spot one around the corner. That's going to be a wallbang though on Tism. And is going to find the molly as well. This is going to be about half. Ato's going to swing out. Is going to look the wrong way though. And Ato's going to win the round. First round to 100 Dweebs. And they're going to be pretty happy with that one. I mean, it opened up really well for 100 Dweebs. Okay, maybe not so happy. They opened it up really well. had a really good spread across the map, and then it just kind of collapsed after that. I mean, the players started dropping. They got picked off through the smoke, I think twice. So that's going to be, I mean, they ended up retrieving, they kind of brought it down to the last second, and then the 1v2 from PrepStep could have made it happen, but peeked the wrong angle, committed the wrong one, was assuming where the bot was also where Ado was going to be, and that was not the case in that round, and that's going to be picked up by 100 Dweebs. So nice win there. They're going to break the dart, so Ado is going to open up as well, has the Vandal, and Zopas is going to dodge that shock dart, so no damage done. The Harbor Wall is going to go out. A little bit of spam through everything, as there is going to be one player B long as well, so they're keeping him a little bit honest here. Second shock dart going to come through, and it looks like they're going to start falling away. The players are going to be headed their way in towards mid. Zotbest might hang around to keep them honest, or they might be going for this rotation here and just going to go through library here. Sorry, Art instead. Zotbest though will find Savannah. The flash is going to come through up top. They're not going to see anything. And well, Zotbest actually just ran right through the site, it looks like. There is going to be Zoro in the back. Has not been cleared out yet, but somebody will probably check this pretty shortly. Plant's going to go down. Zoro's going to peek around this corner. And he's actually going to dodge the dog. They're not going to be aware that somebody's here. Except now, yeah, the Cove is going to go through. He's going to get the dink off, but nothing to go with it. El Demonio is going to be looking for something here as well. But is not going to be given an opportunity, it looks like. As actually, he's going to find one on towards Late Night as Late Night walks in. PrepStep, they'll find Zotbest. So that's going to be a couple kills. So that's not too bad for the investment that they put in so far. But you'd like to find maybe one more here. This PrepStep's going to just run right through with that Marshall. And is going to run into the Vandal of Ato instead. Ato picks that one up. And that is going to be another round. 100 Dweebs. So they win their follow-up round. Now they're looking for their bonus. They're going to have a Vandal, 2 Spectres to go with it. And they're probably just going to buy pistols in here to complement this bonus.
That's a good spot.
We're going to see where it's going to be going. I mean, the other side, I mean, the Centennials buy is going to be 2 Phantoms, a Vandal, a Spectre, and a Sheriff. So actually, this is going to be kind of 2 half buys sort of going at it. You're going to have some rifles in the mix, but not a whole lot to work with, actually, from either side, which is going to be kind of interesting. Demonio with this crazy I don't even know what Vandal is. Is it Ethereal Realms, I think, Vandal? Just wild, but he's going to get caught. Tism, opening pick, Master, continues again, looking for a second. No, Savannah's probably here. Savannah will pick that one up, but took a significant amount of damage and no healing available on the side of Centennials. Means that it's going to stay at low health, but the commitment looks like it's coming in towards this side of the site. It's going to be the Zotbest going up on top, and Zoro's going to pick him off. So that's going to be 1 down, and the Molly is going to do a lot of damage to Ado. Ado's going to have to back away, gets caught, and the spam through actually picks up 2. So Kadoan finds 3 in the round. The defense holds, and they just pick everything up. So big round win from Centennials as they prevent the bonus on a kind of a bonus round themselves, to be honest, because they had a bit of a rough buy going into that, but they're going to succeed in picking up all the kills, and they'll be more than happy to carry 3 rifles over to the next round. And PrepStep has an operator to go with it, so a lot on the table available for the side of Centennials. They'll be more than happy with that. Gonna take that operator. Looks like it's gonna be an art peak here. There's not really gonna be anyone presenting themselves except maybe Zoro here. The turret though is gonna go out, is gonna spot as well. Is just gonna eat the shots. And Ato just walks by and just hammers PrepStep. So PrepStep trying to just tank it. Didn't really work out. We're gonna see they're gonna continue forward as Zotbest finds another. El Demonio is gonna be forced to pull out kind of sidearm here, looking for another, not going to be able to do so. It's Agno and Kadoan, the hero from the last round, suddenly in a 1v5. Probably just wants to save the rifle, honestly. Maybe just pick up an alt orb or something on the other side of the map, because not going to be much doing in this round. They're going to get that plant down without any issues, and this is going to be around 400 Dweebs. Not too much I guess, anticipation or anything. Kadoan just going to be looking for maybe to do a little bit of damage on the way out, maintain that rifle.
Gun here.
Gonna spot a weapon. And, I mean, you don't really have to defend from that. But Zotbest has picked up the operator, it looks like, as well. So Kadoan is aware that, oh, that op's gone. Somebody stole it. And is going to just look to see if they can pick up anything down long. Everyone's not moving. They're not even bothering to hunt this either, actually. They're holding their positions. There's going to be the first kill. Down goes Ado. Minimal damage as well to Kadoan here.
With concealment.
Just going to go up, pop the smoke, and going to stay alive and carry that rifle into the next round. And that's going to be 3-1 early lead from 100 Dweebs here.
I got enough time to go into the astral form.
We're going to see Zotbest will pick up that operator. I was very happy to be just kind of handed that one. From the side of Centennials, Prepstep had that originally and is not going to have that anymore, but Prepstep will have that ultimate ready to go. Ato also has the lockdown ready to go. It's currently 6-2, and Late Night getting all the bomb plants is also up to an ultimate. So you're going to see they have the tools, especially like the double area clearing for an execute, and it's actually going to be all on towards B here. It's going to be Savannah in a 1v3 basically, a 1v4 as they're all coming down. Savannah, well, got a haircut there basically from the side of Zotbest operator as everything just comes rattling through. Savannah just trying to get out of there, honestly. Try to evacuate the site and get away as everything has come charging in. Plantha will go down, and the Killjoy ultimate as well is going to succeed in todaying Savannah. Savannah not really clearing the way in time, and Tism with the opening frag once again, because of course, always Tism that finds it. Ultimate will go up though, actually, from Kadoan here, so trying to see where they're going to go with this. It's going to get flashed out though. One goes through, looking for the second here, is not going to be able to find it. We're in the 4v3 here. Players from the side of 100 Dweebs are going to be a little bit low here. Zotbest is going to be with a shorty. Suddenly it's all going to be on Prepstep. In a 1v3 here, has the ultimate, but Ato picks it up with the turret. Up to a game leading 7 kills here as 100 Dweebs flush with cash. They have all the money right now that they could possibly want. They're going to buy back into the round because of course they are. And we're going to continue forward. We're going to see where the setup decides to go. It is going to be, you know, another half buy coming out of Centennials. They're going to have one rifle, just kind of evening out the money here. You got Sheriff's rifle, Spectre. They're still not at max loss bonus because they did win a round in the middle of that, but I mean, they basically won the round and then got immediately reset on their money. And Tism with the opening frag again. I need a stat at the end of like how many opening frags did Tism have, and the answer is probably going to be all of them because Tism seems to always just find an opening kill everywhere he goes. And this is going to put the side of Centennials in a bit of an awkward position now. Because we're going to see where they are going to decide on going. 100 Dweebs is not really committed to a site. So you can see Centennials just spread out in a line across the map here. Trying to just maintain their position. That wall actually is not going to cover, so Godon's going to have a gap here to be able to shoot through. The bomb still hasn't really decided on where it's going. But Savannah is going to find an opening kill. That's going to be the lurker in Tism on the other side of the map. But the bomb is going to be on its way here towards the side of A. Godon's going to let that wall go
30
down.
seconds left.
And here we go. Ato's going to find one early on. Zotbest is going to be there to clear out Kadoan, which means Savannah and Zoro are going to be the last two alive.
Spike planted.
Apologies for that. The allergies are kicking in. But it is going to be Zoro. Just kind of looking for some form of exits here. Working in the middle of the map. There's going to be a player to the right. And it's going to break that alarm bot as well. So they're going to be aware that Zoro's here. Ado just hiding behind the box. Might not get cleared here, actually. Zoro is going to see that sheriff and walk away and probably going to get shot in the back, honestly. But nope, Late Night is going to be there to dome him instead. And Savannah is going to back out, has the Phantom, and is going to maintain that rifle. Over to the next round to try to just keep the economy up. Alrighty, we're back. Sorry about that. Trying to clear the nose and everything as we are going to be ready. That's going to be the ultimate popped by El Demonio. We haven't been able to see too much of El Demonio over the course of this game, but we'll have this ultimate looking to make early impact here, and is going to have some targets present themselves here. This is going to be the same angle that Prep Step took previously, and is going to get spotted by that turret, and it's going to just kind of back away. So I'm going to be working around the outside, but Late Night is going to open it up. That's going to be 2 down. That's going to be an early cove as well. Is actually just going to block this one off because I think they haven't really committed over here. I mean, Cadone is going to be inside the smoke and is going to spot one. Late Night goes down. So that's going to even up the odds a little more. So we're going to see, I mean, Cadone is going to go up and El Demonio is going to chime in. That's going to be Zotbest going down. So the numbers have been evened out here, but the spike is on the rotation. They're aware that there's a couple on the other side of the map. That means there should theoretically only be one player over here, and they're right. It's Savannah. Looking to be playing a defense. It does look like, though, that Tisma is going into spawn to try to cut this rotation off. Savannah is going to be the sole player here, up top here in heaven. Going to get flashed out. Is going to spot them, actually. Is going to be taking some shots on the player that's been tagged. But El Demonio is going to find Tism. Tism gets caught inside of the spawn channel there. And is going to spot both of these players here. So I think both players might have had their knives out or something, as Tism throws an awkward in the chat. Both these players are now going to be stuck in the back. Shock darts are going to go out. They're not going to find anything. Not really want to peek this corner into Savannah, especially with El Demonio charging forward with the tour de force. He's going to get spotted and is going to go down. Shenanigans finds one and has a flash to work as well. So that's going to blind one player. Going to do some healing as well. Is going to have the dog, but probably not wanting to pop that here. They're going to double swing this though, but Cadone finds both players around the side, and that's going to be a defuse coming in. Centennials will find their second round here if this goes through, and they do. So there you go. Plenty of time on the clock. Cadone is there with another multi-kill, and that's going to be Centennials up on the board. Seeing it's going to be 5-2 early on here. As Prep Step, probably going to be relegated to, you know, like a shorty. There's actually no, going to receive a Vandal from somebody. So that's going to be still weapons across the board. On the other side, 100 Dweebs. A lot of cash still in the bank. They did lose that round. They have enough to buy here. They have enough to buy next round. So, you know, plenty of money in the economy for them. They'll be more than happy. Centennials is actually fully left be empty. And 100 Dweebs is going to successfully get over there, it looks like. Or no, they're actually going to choose to leave. But it was going to work out pretty well. The mid control is going to be denied here by Late Night. Is going to pop that ultimate and throw that down in mid. And that means that Ado is going to find one. Cadone will find Tism, though. And that's going to be a trade as well. Shenanigans is going to pop the Seekers.
Found one.
We're going to spot these players here. Zoro's going to be with that Spectre here in the middle. Is gonna, well, they know of the position, but they know the Seekers also went mainly towards A. 2 of them went towards A, 1 towards B. So they're aware of the fact that, oh yeah, there's probably only one person over here on this side of the map. They're gonna be right. Zoro's gonna be walking out here. Might be able to walk through, but will get spotted, and Zotbest is gonna find him through the screen. Prep Step now is gonna be left with Savannah in the 2v4 retake. Not the most ideal scenario. They're gonna dart over the top. The problem is that bomb left kind of out in the open there, which means they're more than happy to just sit down in the back of long. And that is going to be an issue because they have cleared out the back. They know that all these players are going to be long. That is a lot of people ready to face and a lot of people ready to shoot here. They're going to find, well, the spike, and Prep Step's going to find one, but it looks like, yeah, they're just going to abandon ship. Savannah's just going to leave, keep that rifle. They're going to check the defuse. No, nobody's there. And they're more than happy to just back away. So that's a 6th round here. And Zotbest actually went down to the spike as well. So, I mean, they're not hurting for cash. It's not going to be the biggest deal. But 8-0 finding Savannah at the very end of that was pretty big for the economy, that's for sure. So Savannah going down means that that's not going to be a rifle into that next round. Cadone's going to buy one, it looks like, and is going to buy some light armor. So it's going to be the hero rifle this round. But nobody else is going to have the funds to afford that. Meanwhile, 100 Dweebs still full of money. Still got a lot on the board, so they're more than happy to just continue what they've been doing because it's been working. They have all the money. Zoro's going to be the one over here with a Marshall in the back with that Killjoy setup as well, but is going to be out to face the full force of 5 players. Not probably the happiest about that. As you can see, the Killjoy ultimate's going to be at the ready. Might just slam that down here to try and delay, but I don't know if this is a round that you want to be doing that. It's a round where you're on an eco buy, basically. You're just trying to do as much damage for the economy as possible. It's going to take some bullets through the screen and is going to be brought pretty low, but will pop that ultimate. There's no Sova on the other side to deny this, so they're just going to have to get that bomb down and then try to respect it. But the ultimate from Savannah will come through. It's not going to find anything. It's going to be answered here, actually, by an attacking Killjoy. Not found by Savannah. Savannah's ultimate kind of ran out of charges and was not enough here. Cadone, though, in the back. Not going to be found by that Killjoy lockdown. Zotbest will find one on towards prep step, but you're going to see the wall goes up. They're just looking to spam. Oh my goodness. They just went right through. And Demonio from the back finds both players. The flank was absolutely massive. And that is everyone going down. So there you go. Centennials bring it right back in. That is going to be a 3rd round going over to them. 9 rounds in. 6-3. Pretty good for the side of Centennials. They're more than happy to go with that. So they're going to be ready up. They're going to have the rifles. Prep step with an operator once again. Something we haven't seen since I think it was like round 4. So another tool to work with. We're going to see on the board right now. 8-0 lead in the lobby, 12-4 right now, posting a 3.0, and it finally looks like 100 Dweebs is on the brink of kind of running out of that money, being forced on towards eco. 8-0 will have enough to buy at least 2 rifles in the next round, but the rest of the team, not a whole lot to work with. They are going quick around this corner, and El Demonio is going to pick up the one on towards 8-0 in mid. That was going to be an aggressive mid peek. Now it's going to be left on towards Tism, who's going to be caught, and it's going to be, nope, not caught. Finds El Demonio. Cadone gets dropped by Zotbest. So that's going to be the site opened up here. Prep step with that operator is going to be forced to back away. Savannah's going to spam through the smoke. Finds one. Late Night's going to be working on getting that plant down, though. And is going to succeed. So it's going to be a 3-on-3 retake here. 1 operator, which is not really your best retake weapon.
Welcome to my
So that's going to be slammed down. That's going to be the Viper ultimate. Trying to just spam through as Savannah's just trying to spam. Find anything right now through the smoke. The dart is going to reveal somebody, maybe. No, it gets destroyed before doing so, which means they have no idea where anybody is. The blind's going to come through. They're going to just go off of that. That's going to be one. We're going to find a second. It's all going to be now down on Tism, who's going to get caught. Zoro finds him. And that is going to be the round for Centennials. A retake that I really didn't think was going to come through, but they succeed in the end. They pick up the round, and that's going to be a 4th over Centennials. So Centennials finding their footing in these last couple rounds, able to pick up what they need. It does look like it's going to be a kind of an awkward buy. Zotbest is going to have the knives, so he's probably not going to buy a rifle. Everyone else going to equip up, get what they want. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I didn't see the retake happening, and Centennials proved me very, very wrong in this situation. They did a real good job of coming in. The big double kill there as well upon entry. So solid play from the side of Centennials. They pick up a 4th round. And we're going to move now into round number 11. 2 rounds to go in the half. 100 Dweebs, if they lose this in convincing manner, I don't actually know if they're going to have enough money to buy a full rifle round into the next round. Yeah, no one, I don't think they really will. And they're going to lose 2 players really early here as well. Prep step with that operator. Then El Demonio is going to cancel out that push here towards the mid market. So everyone is going to kind of be left sitting back. Tism is going to be, will set up at 8-0. Will find one onto El Demonio, so that's going to even the odds a little more in their favor. 3v4 still perfectly workable. They have not put any pressure here over towards B. A side, they know no one's there because Savannah's pushed so far up in elbow, so they know where they need to kind of move their players. They have the information, so Centennials more than happy to sit back because they know where the players are not. And they're going to be walking right into the full Killjoy setup here. There's a lot of stars, and there's going to be, I mean, just everything is going to be on the ground here. You're going to see the turret will be spotted out. It's not actually going to be broken. They didn't break it yet. So all the Astra orbs are going to go up. They're going to be trying to burst right through. The Kidoan's going to be up top in heaven, finds one. The flash was not timed perfectly, I guess you could say there, and it's going to cost him. Ado, though, will find one. Zoro's going to be the last one up. It's all going to be on Ado now, and the 1v2 here is getting spammed through everything. And that's going to be an ace for the team of Centennials. 5-6 right now as they're looking to close out the half tied up. And considering the money situation on 100 Dweebs, they don't really have the best funds here. So it does look like Centennials is going to get a really good shot here at trying to even this one up. See, the tour de force will be out, and it's going to be a real quick rush. You can see they're coming in. There's going to be the ultimate out of harbor as well, forced to clear. Tour de force is going to ring out. Going to get stunned up, though. There's a lot of utility on the site here, as Eldemani's going to get stunned for a second time. Just dancing around the outside here. Is going to have to go through the cove, and is going to get spotted by Ado. Down he goes. So some spam again through the Viper wall, but that Tracers will cost Prep Step his life. Now going to be 4v2 Zoro and Savannah on this retake. Going to spot out at least one player knows that, or doesn't know if they've left the site or not as of right now. And as of currently, they have not left. That's going to be the turret spotted. Savannah's going to be working around the outside. These players are so far away, but they do have the lineups, and they are going to be ready. Tism just staring straight at the sky here. Has that lineup ready. Zoro finds one, but will get traded out immediately. Late Night is going to be the next player up. And is not going to get spotted here. So you do know Savannah not in a favorable position. Probably going to look like it's going to be a 7-5 here. As the Molly is going to land a little bit wide. But it won't matter. Trades are there. And that is going to be another round. 400 Dweebs. 7-5 at the half. They're going to take the lead. And we're going to see what Centennials now is going to do on their attack in half. This is 100 Dweebs map pick. And I mean, mostly on your map pick, you're probably going to expect to start on the attacking side as well. So to put up 7 rounds on the attacking side already, they're going to be pretty happy with that. And now you just have to close it out. You got to play around the bomb sites and do a good job. Centennials going to see where they're going to be moving. And I mean, right now, there's all 5 players stacked up towards the side mid entrance right now. So they might be going for just like a rush in towards market area, maybe, where Tism is going to be set up. And is looking, I think, for a one-way here. It's going to be the one-way. He's going to hear all the footsteps, I think. He's going to pop that. And here they come, right through the smoke. Finds one, because Tism is always basically good for that early kill. Looking for the second. Finds the second, and is still alive. Is going to get out of there. So the rush does not pay off because, you know, they run into Tism, and Tism is apparently perfectly fine in the situation. Zotbest, though, will find Zoro. Kidoan goes down as well. It's all going to be on El Demonio now in a 1v5. Nobody's gone down for the side of 100 Dweebs. This pistol round's working out very much in their favor, and Late Night just one-taps Demonio around the corner. Nothing doing. 100 Dweebs with a flawless pistol round. That's a statement to make on your defensive half to open things up. We're going to see, again, I mean, the defensive setup here. Killjoy more than happy to lock down one site. Don't have to do a whole lot because, you know, you just have everything set up. This is going to be basically no investment here from the side of Centennials. You're going to see one Sheriff on prep step. You're going to see Zoro with a Ghost. That is going to be it. Nobody else is going to have anything. It's going to be classics and just utility, whatever they decided to buy up because they still want to buy into the next round. But they are beginning to bleed away rounds, and Demonio is going to find one. on towards Tism. So Tism finally loses an opening duel, probably the first time in a while, as the opening kills here are beginning to go the way of Centennials. Late Night is going to re-peek around this corner, finds one, finds two, finds the third, and has has four total in the round. Is now going to be on El Demonio in a 1v2, so the damage has been done. 100 Dweebs lose a fair amount in the round and might spot more, but nope. Zopbest is going to be there with a Marshall, picks off onto El Demonio, and that is going to be the round. 9-5, but they took a considerable amount of damage in there, only taking 2 Spectres in the next round. Not the best. As they're working into this bonus, it'll just be the Spectres and probably some light pistol buys here so they can buy rifles in the round after. But we're going to see the full rifles except for Zaro, who has a Spectre, even though he has enough money. So not sure what's going on there. Maybe just wants, the close range. They're expecting the fact that there's going to be some pistols on the other side, which, they will be correct. There are pistols, but now they are going for this aggressive play here, and Zotbest with that Spectre finds an opening kill. El Demonio falls. So an aggressive early play here from 100 Dweebs, as they're going to send the dog around the corner as well to kind of spot out if there's anyone around. The answer is yes. There's still players here, and they're going to be re-aggressing up. The drone may not clear Late Night. I think Late Night's trying to just stay around. It's not going to spot him. It's not going to clear him. So the players are just going to walk around the corner. Boom. There goes one. There goes two. Late Night finds two. Not going to find the third, though. Is going to be forced to reload. Runs out of bullets. As that did not go where Shenanigans wanted that to go. But Spectres and Stingers are all that's left on the side of 100 Dweebs into, I believe it's 2 rifles. So that's going to be putting Prepstep and Zoro in an interesting position. Where are they going to go? Where are they going to take this? Does look like they want to keep it here on towards A, but the utility is going to be here to kind of keep them out right now. The Molly will land. They're going to be forced to kind of wait on towards this, but they are going to be walking into a crossfire as well. Nobody breaks the eye, but Prepstep will find one onto Shenanigans. Tism finds one in a trade back though as well, and is able to fall back. 18 seconds to go. Doesn't give him a lot of time, but Zoro perfectly times that. Is able to pick that one off as well. And the last player is going to move forward, but Ado is going to be there with the Spectre. Pushes up, finds the kill, and that's going to be 100 Dweebs finding 10. We're going to see that was the bonus.
Alarm bot out. Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Sorry about that. We're back. And it's going to be, it looks like a B play here, as the most of the players have made their way up one. There's going to be 2 players in mid. They will spot some of the utility here for Killjoy. The Mollies will go out, kind of halt some of this right now. Ado is actually going to be brought really low here. And one of these shock darts might go into that corner. Won't do so though. Ado is going to survive here for the time being. They're going to break the alarm bot as well. And this is now going to be in a strange position here. Prepstep's in the middle of several players here, actually, just kind of behind the wall with this rifle, listening for players. Demonio though is going to find one as well. Late Night is still going to be buried around this corner, but no, it's going to get caught. So Zotbest will pick off Prepstep, and the Harbor Ultimate will come through, so this will force movement out of these players. They know Savannah's in the back, but Savannah gets Late Night, I think, through the dog as well. So that's going to be a big kill there. They're still looking for Savannah, who's going to be, Shenanigans will be revealed. Savannah's going to be around the corner and is going to just dome Shenanigans there. So that's going to be Centennials picking up another round on the back of a very, kind of cobbled together buy. On the other side, 100 Dweebs They have some money. It looks like they're going to commit to this round. It looks like here there's going to be some buy-ups. Zopbest's going to be one-off knives, so maybe going to be looking... I was going to say looking to get an Altor, but nope. Just going to get the rifles up. Shenanigans. Not a whole lot of money. He's going to get a Spectre. So right now, still a fair amount. Demonio is going to just be running with that sidearm. He's going to have 8 bullets in the chamber. Let's see where they are headed. Zoro's going to be set up here, but Prepstep finds 2 opening kills over towards A. That should split the defense as well. They may, I mean, Late Night is going to be here in this rotation. Knows that there's a player there, but Kadoan is going to be there to drop him instead. And that is going to crack the bomb site wide open. Except they still, I think they're looking to kind of angle themselves towards B here, where the 2 remaining players are for the side of 100 Dweebs. But no, now they're going to back away. They're just going to retreat, take the space that they know they already have, head on towards A. 100 Dweebs, probably not going to attempt a retake at this. They've done basically next to 0 damage across the board. I think Kadoan took 1 bullet total. That's the only damage that's been done. So you can see they're going to be leading their way over here, maybe just clearing out some extra space. But they're probably going to go for that save. The bomb, they're going to get that plant down. Zara's going to pop it in the ground. They're going to get the ults up as well. So that's going to be a lockdown, a big ultimate available now for the side of Centennials. Gonna pop, you know, all the utility down just in case 100 Dweebs decides to swing on by, but the players are just gonna be nicely cozied up here in heaven. They don't want to have to worry about anyone. And well, there will be some people approaching and encroaching on their position. You're gonna see how Demonio will be below them here. Does look like they do seem to be aware of the position as well. As Demonio is gonna peek in around the corner and goes down. Turret's going to be out. Their position is known though, so it is going to be spotted. And now they're just going to be here as a stack basically. As Prepstep is going to be the next one in. Looking to take the fight. And is going to get swung on here, but goes down instead. Next one in is going to be Kadoan. He's going to find one. Finds them both. Kadoan with 3 on the round. And that is going to be all the guns cleared out. So that is going to force 100 Dweebs on towards an eco buy here. They're not going to be able to afford much. That should bring Centennials up to 10-8. So the late comebacks from both teams in their not map picks seem to be kind of an ongoing trend here. It seems like in map or well, our first series of season 3. So we're going to see the Tour de Force also popped here. And it's going to be a very aggressive mid play. The knives are out and down goes Kadoan immediately. Ends up falling. As you can see the push, they're just charging forward basically. The Drain ultimate is immediately going to fall. And Savannah's going to find 2 as a trade out here, but that's going to be guns on the ground picked up. And at the end of the day, Zoro and excuse me, and El Demonio are going to be the only ones left, but they're all going to walk right into the crosshairs. Zoro cleans them up. There's going to be 2 by his hands. And I mean, considerable damage done. So mission accomplished really for 100 Dweebs. You did a decent amount of damage. You're going to force out some rebuys. The problem is that you got players like El Demonio there with $8,000 still in the bank. But you did a decent amount of damage. And that does mean that you maintain a little bit of control. But you have to win this round. You lose this round, you're going right back onto an eco buy. And it's going to be tied up at 10-10. And once Centennials is reaching where you are, that's where you start to get nervous here. If you haven't already gotten nervous. Savannah's immediately going to pop the ultimate. There's going to be nobody home, though, inside of Art, it looks like. But the Viper ultimate has also been committed on the other side. Shenanigans is going to find one on a prep step. That's going to be an early kill here. El Demonio just playing on the edge here of this Viper's pit. You're going to see Tism just all the way in the back side of it. Going to force the other team to go towards. Is going to get caught, I think. No, actually, did not get tagged up. But that was going to be a lot of space bot. And Tism somehow picks up that kill. Somehow finds a second to go with it. I don't know how. But, I mean, it's kind of what you expect from Tism these days right now. Tism's been doing a really good job just maintaining the kills. I mean, did get wall banged accidentally there in the first map. But since then, has done a fantastic job just maintaining space, maintaining control. Late Night is also going to be pinned up in this corner. Some space has been gained. Kadoan is going to be pushed up. That flash is not going to catch him, so they don't have the knowledge that Kadoan's this far pushed up at the moment. But you see the players kind of falling away. Zoro's grouped up as well, so both these players are going to be
30
making their
seconds
way
left.
forwards here. Around the corner, Ado was not ready, didn't have a gun out, and Ado's going to fall, but the peek from behind
Down A.
will take down the bomb carrier. And that's going to be a double. Cadone finds both of them. And all of a sudden, this got really awkward here. Is going to go for the run, but I think is going to go run right past Late Night, or Late Night should be able to get around the corner. Yep, and down goes Cadone. A marvelous effort. Really found the big double kill to open it up and give him a chance in the round, but with the limited time, and you just had to sprint. And unfortunately, Late Night was just around the corner to hear it. And that is going to be another round going 100 Dweebs' way. So they maintain it. They get the rifles through into the next round as well, which they desperately needed. They really needed that round. That was a must-win for them, and they do it with 2 players alive. So not the most ideal situation, but you still got the round. You can have the lockdown available. You can have Seekers up as well on the other side. Lockdown and gonna have the wall, which is about to go down. Cadone's gonna drop that, and that should open up some space here. Late Night is gonna be just in the back.
You are
A lot of
divided.
utility to work with. The wall's actually gonna block the dart here, so this dart is actually not gonna catch anybody in the back, and that does mean Late Night
Spike
a little bit
planted.
nervous about what may be on the other side of that wall. But El Demonio has gone down as well, so this is going to be a 5v4 retake as they begin to break in towards the site. You're going to see the Seekers will be invested. I mean, you don't really need to know too much that, you know, everyone's on the other side of the map. They're going to break the main molly. And I think actually he's going to, well, the spam will come through as well as the pull. But the players are beginning to slowly drop. The spam is not going to be enough as of right now. They haven't started going through. They think they might have got the bomb carry, but no, they did. The diffuser has been dropped. The wall's going to expire. Late Night's going to be on the spike, and it's all going to be on Savannah trying to pick off the player, but no. 0.99 on the clock. 100 Dweebs is going to find match point despite the absolute firing squad down long. It's not enough. And Centennials is going to lose the round. That's going to be a big round coming out of the side of Centennials. Or excuse me, 100 Dweebs. As they're now going to be on match point, and this is going to be full rifles again across the board. So Centennials has enough money to buy, and you're basically going to have to keep buying as much as you can because you need to survive every round. There might not be a next round. Early push, though, is going to come right out of mid. Prep Step deals with the first. And the second push, Zopbest is going to find another. So we're into the 4v4 here. These players still hanging around mid. Trying to just, you know, occupy the space. But in the meantime, Cadone's all the way out here on towards B. Is going to be behind these players. They're not going to be ready for it. And is going to swing around against both of them. Tism and Zopbest are both going to fall. Might have spotted the gun barrel of Shenanigans as well. Is going to go for this push around the corner. And down goes Shenanigans as well. Cadone is single-handedly dragging the team back into this. As it's all going to be now down to Late Night in the 1v3. He's going to pop the ultimate, actually. He's going to throw the wall up as well. He's going to spot one player walk right by him. Cadone is going to go down. So he's now going to have to figure out what to do in this situation. And it's going to pop tap. There's going to be no utility available, really, though. Because that's going to, you know, break the Cove. Cove will go down. Knows is one player and is going to get spotted there by the dart. So the utility was all kind of used up. And the problem is that that's going to be all he has left. The defuse will go through here and will get caught. Prep Step finds him through the wall. And that is going to be a 9th for Centennials. It was a good effort there from Late Night. Tried to get it with it. The problem is that they don't really have a whole lot of money. So they're going to concede double digits here, it looks like, as it's going to go to 12-10. Unless they pull like a miracle out of the hat here. But I don't think they're going to invest too much. It's going to be a relatively thrifty round. So Centennials expecting to get up to 10 here. You only need 3 more rounds to send this back into overtime. But that's always the mission. You got to do it first. So Late Night going to go for this aggressive push up here. As they're going to put the wall up. And there's going to be a lot of players from the side of Centennials around this corner. The dart will spot him. Ado, though, is going to pick off El Demonio. So Demonio will fall. The wall will go up as well. And that's going to be a great shot from Leitner. And I said miracle needs to happen. The miracle is called the players on the side of 100 Dweebs hitting ridiculous headshots, it looks like. The players are coming around the corner. Zotbest does have the knives available. The wall is going to be up. And that dart's not going to spot him.
Blocking sight.
He's going to drop a smoke into the back here. Into
One
you.
enemy remaining.
And that's going to drop the player Savannah now in the 1v3 for the round. It has to be wary these flank, and indeed so, because Shenanigans is going to be back there. One player is weak. One player is going to be Zotbest up top, but the swing is going to come out. Savannah's going to go down, and that is going to be the round. Thrifty one from 100 Dweebs. I'm going to eat my words as 100 Dweebs is going to take it, insert it right back in.